literally say right now is it exploded. Boom, take profit, hit up top. And if I was awake, sell to the bottom. Let's check it out. I'll go ahead and switch cameras. Let's get back over here. This was yesterday, right? We were talking about this part yesterday. How we were in, full bag, and I never really caught the full blow up. Let's check over here. But first, let's just look at the shorts, because this is my easy man strategy for my beginners. So this long happened at Wednesday in the morning at 7:15. Right? I believe my estimated take profit was here when I took the trade. I didn't mark it on this one because this one said short previously before that long came in. But I ended up deciding that this buy was going to dominate and stay a buy. So on my more advanced strategy, that's where I put the buy. That's the thing about this one. It gives me lots of sells, and just use it to sell the buy. You try, if you discern yourself with a little more confirmation, you'll be able to tell that this sell is not going to really be a sell, and that this is stuck in some sort of consolidated pattern. But you can see this sell came in at 9:30 p.m. So it's not even at a good time for there to be a sell. So that could be our indicator. It's not 11. That's not even market open, yeah, there's still some sell action, but is that the move you wanted? You can try to capitalize off the pullback of the 50 or etc. like we talked about. And there's no 50 on this one, but you can use this line, and market likes to go to and from that line, to and from, to and from, to and from, to and from, until it likes to switch and reverse, right? Same concept as the 50 that I explained yesterday. It's just, it has buy and sell signals to help you out. Sell signal comes in at 7 p.m., 9, 10, 11 p.m. yesterday. So that's open. So if you're going to trade that open session, long position would be right here, around that. To be quite frank, this signal's not coming until 1. So we'll put this here to validate us. But if you see that stuff going on, you can draw your zones from here and there. Okay, cool. If market breaks out and retests these zones, get in. And you can set buy stops, sell stops, and those are not manual execution. It's kind of, you set up one of these, you set it up to these numbers, these lines, and then when price hits that price point, when price hits that price point, that's when your trade will automatically enter. And I have to double check. I'll just pull it up real quick so it makes sense. Sell, stop, buy. One of them is it'll bounce off and then go the other way. There we go, perfect. Buy stop, it'll pass through, keep going, and buy limit is when it's coming down, it smacks it, and then you're expecting it to go. Same concept, sell stop, sell limit. I like manual execution better. Anytime I set a buy stop or a sell stop, I also say that because I don't set stop losses. I'm sitting here monitoring most of the time, and that's the other reason that I need to get back to my practice, is because if I'm not monitoring, I'll often lose trades. I know that something like this will happen, right? Let's say my take profit was up there. I caught the move. I didn't close the move because I was asleep, and I take a full L. Oh gosh, I got it. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, just had to deal with that. Let's see what happens. The time zones 5, 6, 7, 8. We're selling off already. All right. I showed you the simple strat. Now let's go take a look at the real man strat. So here you can see we had that buy. Right? It would catch 90% of the profit. It would have closed out there. And TradingView has alerts, but that's for the pro version. So if you get it's like my FX book or my FX something, there's a here it is. Swiss Forex. Swiss Forex, you can set up mobile alerts for time zones. So you can get a mobile alert and be like, oh, it's time to go check my chart, see what's gonna happen. But yesterday we said everything goes to and from the 50. It goes away from the 50, comes back to the 50, goes away from the 50, goes back to the 50, makes a little red and yellow cross, goes back through the 50, pulls away from the 50, hits a level over here that we can't see. So for that invisible level, if you guys want to see that level, it kind of confused me a little bit, but it still works. Here we go, MACD divergence. You're going to see the same thing, except one thing is going to be missing. My little indicator down here. But that's fine. Why did I make that line jagged? I don't know what I was thinking, bro. I really don't like it. But then we have different color: green, red, cross, white, pull away, still 200. Yeah. So you see the 50 cross, or we see them candles right here. Boom. Retesting. It's across the 50. That's a buy. And then this is the main reason I brought you here is because this right here extends and places Fibonacci levels automatically. The Fibonacci levels are levels of strong resistance or support. And you can see that right here. They're in that support resistance level. We broke one, that's TP1. Boom, that's TP2. Right? You're done. So we smacked TP1 right here, pretty much. Boom. TP2. From that point, you've gone far from the 50. What do you do when you're far from the 50 and you're at some resistance? You're gonna go back to the 50. Right? And then from the 50, depending on how that motion happened, so yeah, the gold is up, look it's up, that's a US dollar deficit. Pull to and from. You're at the 50. What's gonna happen? It kept going. It's a sell-off now. But I'll keep in mind, grand scheme of things is always where it's at. So why did we sell off? It's still just a pullback, bro. Now let's compare here. Go to the 1 hour, or the 4 hour, the daily. Look at the overall move. All right, look at what really happened here. All right, pulled up, smacked the level. Tried to pull back, smacked the level. Hit the 50. It's kind of descending, you know? So in the grand scheme of things, that little pullback is tiny. We're trading inside this candle. You know what I mean? Cool, we hit the 200 line. What are the probabilities we're going to smack the 800? I don't see it happening. Why? There's this support here as well. All right? Oh. The lines aren't close enough. And they have to get closer. You know what I mean? So they have to come back and get closer. But it's pulling away from the 50. It's at the 200. Most likely, it's going to go back to the 50. If you want to get some scalpies in, you know, and try. It's the same principle everywhere. To and from the 50, to and from the 50, to and from the 50. I gotta start recording and let my computer breathe because this thing is crazy. Okay, I think I made some mistakes. I was using Pixabay, right? Because it's like copyright-free music. That's what I'm pretty certain of, right? I've just been hitting download and not reading this thing that shows up. Like the little say thanks to Marla bruh, donate, profile, whatever. I just thought it was one of these to donate, so I was just like, okay, I don't really care. But I think I'm supposed to put this little, there's a thing that says sound effects by Stefan from Pixabay. I think I'm supposed to like copy paste that under my stuff, so I'm gonna have to go back through and find all the downloads or something. No, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. Like, it better be labeled by the artist, bro. No, it just says camera flag. W Pixabay. They have a download history, so I should be able to go through and give everyone credit where credit is due. I need to take naps out of my body. There's no way I just missed on $280 because I was sleeping. I was going to mark this up earlier, but gold's about to take a move right now. I don't know why I'm filling on here. I need to be on OBS. It's pretty much hit the 800. And throughout the day, it's working its way up. That's noon right here. Took a fat nap around this time. Sadly. Yeah, it was a fat nap. 3-hour nap, bro. 4-hour nap. Yeah, 3-hour nap, man. No maybes. Woke up. Started contacting and editing again. That time, with the knowledge of this, we know, like I said, when you're away, you could always play that move back. But it's always best to stick to your sessions just because there's more volatility, And I saw this line's getting compressed, and I was like, okay, that could break out. That's going to be the move to the top side. Right, and that's what's happening right now. I just had to hop on here to show you and explain it better. Ooh, is my money coming to my... Oh, different guy? Yeah, I do take cash out. Let's check out the gas strategy is what I call it. And see that long came in at 6 p.m. I'm a little late. But I saw it ahead of time. I just didn't mark it up because I was busy, bro. I had to focus on. It was when I came on to Pixabay. I came on here to get a sound, and I was like, "Oh, let's take a look." And I was like, "Oh, chart," because I can stare at the charts for hours. Like I'm a chart fiend, bro. Like, to be honest, like the charts are my drug. I think that's why I crashed so hard after like looking at charts, bro. I was just, oh yeah, I've dreamt about charts. I don't think you're a true trader until you're dreaming about the chart flow, bro. Maybe we're hitting a consolidated zone, and because it's kind of looking like it's just going back and forth. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Pretty much. I'll draw a box for now. I'm not gonna keep it because it's too much clutter for me. Rectangle from here to there. You see that rectangle? It bounce, it bounce, it go break out, it bounce. So we're gonna stick in this range for a little bit. So I'm looking at this is a fun range. It's a playable range. It's not too tight. I like it. 15-minute range like this, solid. Do this all day. The big move gonna happen when it breaks out of here, though. It's still good moves, you know. So that's where I'm gonna play that. Timer for 15 minutes. Bro's pulling up in 20. I should probably go get dressed, get a little more presentable to sell the bracelet. And I gotta box it. Nah, yeah, we gotta end OBS right now. But I'm just trying this up right now. It's gonna go here. It might go a little further. It might go back. If it breakout retest, we might keep going. But as of right now, that's where we're at. Baby Pips. It's a really good place for learning. Got a lot of stuff here. Trading, learn forex, learn crypto. Really good stuff in here. Excuse me. I mainly use this for this really convenient calendar. You put your time zone in here. My closest time zone is Los Angeles. We have the same time. So here you can see all the sessions and your time zone and when they open and close. So like I said, the ones I trade, London and New York, so that's what I focus on. London is opening at 12 a.m. It opened at 11. It's 12. I think I'm just charting at 11 because that's early on when early. So first 3 hours of the session, 12, 1, 2, 3 is normally when the move is going to happen. And I normally say it's always going to be close to the session when there's double sessions. So this is opening and this is closing. So right here, traders are coming off or they're going to sleep and stuff. So there's an influx. Influx is something going on. Call it a sell off or a buy because people are going to sleep. Something's happening in these first 3 hours. Or right here, when our New York opens at 8, and then 8 a.m. their time, 5 a.m. my time. Yeah, look at the top for your time. Look at the left for the local time. So 8 a.m. New York time, 5 a.m. my time. Moves happening around here or here at still 9. From 8, 5 to 8, 5 to 9. Oh, bro, hold up. You're gonna love this, guys. You're gonna love this. Trading volume. See, and then this is the reason we trade London and New York, right? Peak volatility, if you look at this chart right here, is exactly right here. Wait to look at the top. Ugh. Peak volatility is 8 a.m. for me, right? So if you want to get in, like, and then you want to get in when it's rising. So 5, 6, 7, and look, it says high from here, from all of London, London open to about 11, which was like noon. So normally when I'm done trading, I'm always editing. Like I'm done trading by like 9:10. You already know that. 4 starts to decline, and then medium, low. Why would you choose to trade in a medium to low volatility area? Like your trading volume is usually low at this time. Why are you trying to trade against the trend, bro? Yeah, like yeah, get your money all day. But that's what's the job. Well, that's what the job is for. If you want to work a full 8 to 10 hours a day, go work your job. If you want to be financially free, go learn to trade, trade your hours, do something else with the rest of your day. Do something fun. Create something. Do your projects. Do that stuff you always wanted to do that you dreamt about creating, you know? But just be a bum.